Well, today has been day 12 of my journey with me being led here by God. And I woke up this morning, when I say I woke up with so much praise in my heart, with so much gratitude and love and joy. And then all of a sudden I got to training and the energy just was totally different. As I was riding on the bus, I was praising God and I was stealing all my good energy. But then all of a sudden my instructor comes in and it shifts. She says something that didn't sit right with some of my classmates, and I can understand it was very inconsiderate. And when I say the energy shifted in their room so fast, I started praying and saying, God, I just need you to cover me. I don't want none of this to penetrate me and my happiness right now and my feeling good. So I started praying instantly and was like, I need to be surrounded with light and love. So I started thinking of all the positive things I could think of, my children, their faces, because that makes me feel good when I'm not feeling as good as I'm supposed to feel. Then all of a sudden it shifted again because the original instructor walked in the room. The person who was there was just covering the classroom, and she wasn't in real good energy because you can tell she just didn't want to be there. Then he walks in and his energy was off as well. We say good morning because normally we're used to instructors walking in and they're saying good morning and they're introducing themselves because this is our first time meeting them. So instead of him introducing himself, one of my classmates like, so what's your name? So he tells us his name, and me being me, I say, hey, how you doing? No response. When I tell you I got no response, no reaction, I was like, woo. Instantly in that moment, again, the energy was already getting thick. Do you hear me? It was like sitting right here because I'm in a room with 32 people. I can ask God to cover me and keep me in peace and light all day long. But when the energy is strong, I have to just really remove myself because I can't let that sit on me. So everybody feeling some type of way and I feel it. So then eventually we get a break. So I get to go outside. I started breathing. I started rebuking whatever that was, because that's not me. I don't feel like that. I don't care about that man not saying good morning to me, because guess what? It's still a good morning. Even if he don't believe it's a good morning, it's a good morning. Even if he didn't tell me I'm doing great, because he couldn't respond to it, because obviously he didn't have a good response to it. But when and see, I know God is changing me, because normally, or the old me would have felt some type of way, like the audacity of him to not tell me I'm doing fine or I'm okay, or even if he wasn't doing okay, just for him not to respond to me asking him how he doing, I would have instantly been like, if it did, I take my how you doing back. But I didn't feel like that in that moment. I didn't. I just felt like if you didn't want to be here, you shouldn't have showed up. And y'all telling us all the time to leave our problems at the door, but then you walk in the classroom with all these problems, with all these people in here. So you brought all your problems in here and everybody feeling heavy because you feel some type of way. But I just thank God for change, because I'm able to see things from different perspectives. The things people do don't even bother me as much, because it's been happening all around me. I've been trying to just be me, and people have not been receptive to it. Like, they won't say nothing. Like the other day I said to two of the groups that I was with, I was like, well, today we're gonna have a good day, we're gonna be victorious, we're gonna be like, we good. Now my group, they responded to me. They were like, yeah, Shay, you right, we is. Thank you for them positive words, we needed that. The other group act like I ain't say shiz not e. Do you hear me? And I started to feel some type of way. I was like, well, forget y'all then. I take my positive vibes back. But I didn't. My spirit tapped in real quick and was like, don't worry about them. You did and said what was needed for those who took it. Like, for those who needed to hear it, they got it. Those who didn't want to hear it, that's the response. Those who didn't want to hear it, that's the response you got from them. Don't allow them not giving you a positive response back to you or telling you, oh, I needed to hear that, stop you from saying what you have to say. I need you to continue to be you. I need you to continue to do what I intend for you to do here in this moment, regardless to who is perceptive to it or not, Shay. And I was like, you know what, Spirit, you sure right. Forget what they may feel at this moment. I said what I need to say in this moment, and those who needed it received it. So today I say this. Day 12 didn't start out great, but it ended wonderfully because I got out of class early. I laughed. I still had a good time. People around me still was laughing and having a good time. In spite of everything that was going on, I was able to keep a positive mindset because I can't control how other people feel. I can't control how people walk in the room. All I control is me. All I can control is me. And I was able to control me and control my energy. And that's the most amazing thing. It's like the more and more I'm here and the more and more time, alone time I get with people. See, when they're in groups, they tend to act like some of the people in the group. But when I get them alone, they show me exactly who I need to see in that moment. So it makes me change my perspective of them. Some of them I was like, you know what, I ain't dealing with them. Because I'm not going to keep, and they keep giving me all this little attitude. But then when I get them by themselves and they're with me by themselves, I get a whole different version of them. So now I just be like, you know what, Lord, at those times when they're giving me that bad energy, I forgive them for they know not what they do. They don't even know they acting ugly wise towards me when I'm trying to be positive. So Lord, I thank you for this view, this new view and perspective, and I thank you for this journey already has been amazing. It's only day 12. I'm gonna make it to the end, and I'm gonna be victorious, and I'm gonna continue to be me, and I'm gonna continue to spread the word the way I spread it, regardless to how people may view me or what they may think about me, because I'm not perfect. I'm not. I still be having my petty moments, and then my spirit checks me real quick and be like, Shay, we're not doing that. I've had so many moments in the past few days of wanting to be in my old energy, in my old way. My spirit won't even allow it. It's like, Shay, we're not doing that here. We're not. So I just thank God for just leading me and guiding me and continuing to pull me back down when I do get back to those places where I used to be, because that's not who He intends for me. He don't intend for me to be petty. He intends for me to be compassionate and loving. And I